God, that face model's so horrifying.
Isn't it?
The BSAA. A little too late.
What is the
Raymond's a
FBC
cheeky
doing?
bastard.
Yeah, he gets.
I don't have to.
He enjoys holding people at gunpoint.
You have no authority over this.
There's no time to fight. We've got to.
Give it a rest. Don't even know why you're here or who you're fighting.
Raymond, stop right there.
Nothing will change unless you get your hands dirty.
What's
Well, what a nice guy.
not changing? I don't understand what's changing, Raymond.
I'm sure that he won't show up again and be a bad guy.
Without any intel. We need to search
Yeah,
this
possibly,
ship for
but what's he trying to change?
That I relish the idea.
He wants to turn the world into zombies. He is actually Wesker.
Ah. Also, more handprints.
That's one I got. I was like, there's no way they're not gonna hide one on the fucking front of the ship.
It's so obvious. Now, I gotta warn you viewers, this is kind of a big video. Because this is when the game starts getting open-ended.
Can you imagine if a video game actually gave you, like, the option to, you know, look around and do stuff yourself?
Yeah.
What a novel concept.
Back when video games taught you how to play their game.
I'm not gonna use, Resident Evil as an example of, like, showing you how to play well, because tutorials are terrible.
The Resident Evil style of teaching you how to play games. Expanded tutorials. Yeah, zombies are a little bit weaker now, since we're not in the dodge tutorial. Also, I just phased through that wall. Holy shit.
Only with the power of the 3DS.
Yes. The 3DS on the PC. Now, they don't tell you this, but the main focus of this chapter is to just find Parker.
You mean
But
Raymond.
there's just such... Raymond, right. Oh, God. I'm so bad with names.
Don't worry, I'll make sure that everyone is on course.
Yeah. The problem with this chapter, though, is that it's really fucking big. As we'll see in a minute, the entire boat just opens up to us. I was really hoping that secret was like somebody had shotgun shells on a deer's horn. I was really disappointed. Could you just imagine that during the zombie apocalypse? Some dude's just like, gotta hide these bullets!
We should find an emergency communication room if we go through the hall.
Ah, a crest-shaped key.
Yes, the only one in the game. Also, who wants to learn about boats? I want to learn about boats.
I don't.
This boat could hold 3,300 people.
The golden age of cruise ships.
Not unlike the dark age of cruise ships when they were just like dinghies. I wonder if there's a guy that like goes crazy over the dark age of cruise ships.
I bet the dark age of cruise ships did this.
This is the dark age of cruise ships, zombies.
I've been playing too much Ace Attorney 5. And eventually that will really, really date this video. When Ace Attorney 10 is out.
Yes. I gotta say that Dark Age of Law is probably the funniest thing I've seen in Capcom.
Well.
Also, if it wasn't obvious enough already, I gotta like totally figure it out, but this guy's dead.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
Pretty gross.
Here's a pretty nifty thing though, if you take the scanner to him. You gotta put your hand in there.
Very
That dude
gross.
disemboweled himself to hide 3 shotgun shells.
Maybe he like swallowed them and he hoped that they'd go off and kill what was ever in the alien chest buster in his chest.
Maybe try to contact the...
This'll kill the zombie parasite. But if you haven't figured it out already, we're finally gonna get the shotgun.
Thankfully, we have the crest-shaped key, so we can use that to smash the glass where the shotgun was.
How do you know?
I used to work with him. Let's leave it at that.
We used to be work buddies because he was kind of a downer. He kept talking about the dark age of zombie apocalypse and some weird shit. Ah yes, we can increase our ammo. I don't know why we need a tutorial for that. Oh yeah, I also figured out what the consumables thing is. It doesn't just count medicine, it counts grenades.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to... Don't you have to go to a weapon, storage crate to use the upgrade parts? Or am I remembering wrong?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but they're listed in there as just upgrade parts. They're not specified or anything. You can't just, like, open up the suitcase and be like, oh man, these are X modifiers. Also, I just now noticed that dude's giant arm has like suction cups from an octopus. That's really weird.
Zombie octopuses confirmed.
Yes.
Wait, that might actually happen in this game, I don't remember.
Next Resident Evil Revelations, we're just gonna have actual octopus zombies, not this modified crap.
I'm hoping Resident Evil Revelations actually, like, is stupider, like, like it's on a plane and it's all bird zombies.
Oh god, that'd be awful. I'm entirely fine with fish zombies. Bird zombies, nah, dog.
I think it'd be a good idea. Also, where the frame rate plummeted there.
Yeah, the PC version has a problem in that when you're loading areas, you're loading the entire map, so the game is just like, oh fuck, give me a second.
Yeah, see, the 3DS did all the loading in the elevators. And in the, like Mass Effect, I guess, and in the, that room later.
That room later. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing
you know
a
which
lot
one
of
I'm
that
talking
later.
about.
Fuck. Now, my first playthrough, I never actually went to this room, so I didn't know about this log.
Huh.
These monsters have bones like an old woman. That's not important.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I never saw this room in my first playthrough, so I never knew about the following secret. If I could just, you know... What am I doing? There we go.
Illegal custom parts. What are the difference between these and regular custom parts, Highway?
Illegal parts are cooler. Like, they're not dumb, boring stuff like fire rate or damage. They have really neat stuff. I forget what this one is, though, but we'll see it in a minute. I also find it weird that people were smuggling illegal gun parts on a cruise ship. What the hell?
There's a lot of stupid stuff on this cruise ship.
Yeah. Keep trying to, like, hope that these paintings have something to examine, but they don't.
Well, I mean, you still haven't even opened the safe behind the other one, so, like, you know.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Got the Wyndham. Also, that shotgun had one shell in it. Who would keep a loaded shotgun shelved?
Well, see, what he did was he shot himself in the face, and then...
And then hung the gun?
Yeah, for safety's sake, you know.
If you haven't realized it by now, we're doing a lot of backtracking.
Backtracking in a Resident Evil game?
Yeah, it's profound, isn't it? I thought they were just like giant hallways. Could have fooled me with 5. Now here's the big payoff. Also, we got a new zombie. You know what this guy does?
Fucking shoots you with sword blades?
No, he shoots you with pelvises, and I took a hit to the face with one.
I forgot how stupid some of the designs were in this.
I thought that one was kind of cool. Like, it's so obvious that it shoots stuff at you, but it's really malformed. Either that, I just really like the fact that it shoots pelvises at you. It's so fucking dumb.
Did you just knife that?
Yeah, I was trying. I didn't actually do it, but I was trying to, because there's an achievement for knifing a bullet out of the air, but there's no bullets in this game, so it's obviously related to pelvis guy. And I believe this is where I get the handprint that I missed.
No, that's just an item.
That's not it.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
bullets.
I don't think... What asshole, like, just puts his hand over this turkey?
I don't know. I think it's just a kid because of how small that turkey is.
How odd that we are recording this after Thanksgiving.
Fuck, you're right. Holy crap, I didn't even realize that. Also, we're gonna figure out what these gun parts are.
It's not really that odd. Excellent.
Sure is nice not having to deal with zombies in this area now that I got guns when I needed them.
Big guns.
Custom parts. Damage 2. That's the illegal part. Burst 1.
Huh.
Fires 2 bullets.
When you said they tend to get more, like, fun or whatever, I was hoping you meant, like, you could light your gun on fire or something.
Nah. This basically turns your gun into an SMG. And it eats through bullets, but man, it's fantastic.
I guess that's alright.
Though I will admit, burning gun chucks would be fantastic. Just like, put 2 guns together with a piece of string and then gun kata your way across the area on fire. I think Leon does that
It's
in
like
6.
sword chucks, but like 10 times as stupid and 1,000 times as awesome.
Yeah, it's perfect for Resident Evil 6. As I was trying to say before, I actually got stuck here because I thought this was the door you had to progress through.
You fool.
But if you examine this without a key, it'll tell you that you need the helm key. So this was the door that Big Head was talking about. We're only gonna see this loading screen once, but man, if you play the game, you're gonna be seeing it a lot more.
Oh, you're gonna like edit this out?
Of course I'm gonna edit out. This is like 20 seconds of waiting for fucking nothing.
But it's part of the experience.
I like this part of the experience when you just kind of walk into a grand hall. This is great.
Yeah, I like this too.
That's what I call a cruise ship. It's like an opera house in here.
People still have operas?
Where is this emergency communication room?
Yeah.
Now, as I mentioned before, this game is open world, so people have a tendency of getting lost. I actually went this way on my first run as well, but I figured I might as well go again because there's a really good item up here. If I would ever, you know, stop scanning.
I didn't think I went up here until, like, you have to go up here.
Wait, you have to go up here? Oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Yeah, for, like, a thing later.
Yeah. Shit. Took me a minute. I probably should have cut this out, but I'm really confused as to what I'm missing until I realize I have a mini-map.
Cool.
Yeah, we have like 3 maps in this game. I never use them. Now, have you been in this area in the 3DS version, Jake?
I'm not sure, actually. I think
You'll
so.
recognize it in a minute, but there is a distinct difference in this level that you will not notice.
Oh no, yeah, I was here once.
Do those look familiar?
No.
Yeah, this is a new enemy exclusive to the PC version.
Huh.
They're only in like 3 points of the area.
What's it do?
Supposedly they come down
Now I'm curious.
Supposedly they come down and just kind of like try to strangle you and hang you, but they only appear in 3 parts of the game, and I never ran into them the first run. Hopefully I won't be as dense this run. But yeah, they're called wall blisters.
I actually don't even remember what the point of this room was, other than like it looked kind of creepy. It's the big biomass shit.
Welcome to the biomass. Did GLaDOS sent? No, not GLaDOS. Shodan sent you. Wow.
Don't worry, you already ruined the joke.
There is actually a log that we're coming up on that I missed before, but first, who's up for goofy-ass puzzles?
Yay.
This one actually fucked with me the first time I did it. Because I was just like, oh yeah, I could get the hang of this puzzles. Here, have 6 nodes. Puzzles aren't hard, though. They just require a lot of
It's
movement.
taking you a while, so...
Well, yeah. It takes time for the gears to wind. I gotta put the square block in a round peg by force.
There's something about that card.
Oh, what's this? Handprint on the... Oh, what is that? Fuse box. At least I think that's a fuse box.
Yeah.
Now we got a sniper rifle. Now this is the context for this specific room that has no reason for existing except for flavor.
Barnacles. Huh.
Hey, I found some barnacles in the pool. This isn't weird. I'm gonna keep him as a pet.
I thought for a minute they were going to call that new type of enemy barnacles, and I was like, wait a minute. That reminds me of another game.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank here. What other game?
Half-Life.
Oh yeah, that's right. That would have been a little
Pretty good.
cheeky. So this puzzle has one reason for existing, but we can't do it yet.
Filtration's gonna take a while.
Huh.
Should have known. I'll come back later.
Shouldn't Jill have said that line?
Probably. So wait, Parker can't trigger the enemy then. Okay. Good to see.
They actually trigger not in this chapter for reasons. Fade to black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's my computer or what, but man, those rooms just kind of like tank my system for a second.
Well, it's loading like the whole area.
Yeah, and this area is fucking huge. So let's actually continue the big dumb stupid plot with our fancy new shotgun and sniper rifle. We're totally prepared for this fight.
If this was the puzzle I'm thinking of, then yeah,
Yeah.
stupid.
I'm actually a huge fan of the stuff that's coming up right now, but apparently a lot of my friends that play this game did not like it.
It was just hard. So obviously I didn't like it. Hard games.
Hard games are hard! So what's the better way to complement a two-shot burst than making us shoot faster?
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine how insane this handgun's gonna be? I can't, because we're not gonna use it after this video. These guys put gun parts in a museum.
Well, they're very good gun parts.
I guess.
By gun part Da Vinci.
Gun part Da Vinci, who would that be? Heckler and Koch?
Probably.
You have no idea who they are, do you?
Yeah, I'm just saying words, basically.
I don't know either. I'm not good with guns. Now, here's something I hope you all read, because this is actually plot sensitive.
I don't think I did.
I'm guessing you wandered around for like an hour and just stumbled upon the area.
Probably.
Your friendly neighborhood communications officer.
Promenade deck is next to the hall. Let's go.
You aren't the Batman communications officer. What are you trying to do? Or Spider-Man, that's his catchphrase, shit. Now, I believe I kind of screw the pooch here. Yep. I went the wrong way. So let's save us 10 minutes and just cut to black.
Good to see you just teleported back to where you were.
Yeah. I mean, they totally wouldn't just, you know, let me go backwards, because that'd be clever. Anyways, enough about my shortcomings. Let's see the actual good parts of the video game. I'm trying to figure out what other, like, game did doors similar to this, where it's just, like, wait in a room and depressurize.
Mass Effect, although I don't
Yeah.
think, like, that counts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure there is one where you have to depressurize, but...
I think it's Dead Space.
Oh. Oh yeah, that was Dead Space.
Also, man, this level creeped me the fuck out when I first played this.
Really?
Yeah, I was genuinely unnerved.
Someone talking to me.
Well, you hear the voice and you think, is it a human? Do we gotta kill someone?
Looks like we
Uh-oh.
found the promenade deck.
And you got hit in the face with a pelvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sniper rifle is OP.
Yeah, it's basically your charged Mega Buster.
There's monsters hiding behind every corner.
We have yet to find one survivor.
Survivors in a Resident Evil game, how profound.
Hey, maybe they won't die a horrible death.
Maybe. If they're blonde, they're definitely gonna die a horrible death. Let's give our sniper rifle a long magazine, because I want a lot of bullets in my super cannon. Oh yeah, you haven't played any Resident Evil other than this, but I'm gonna say this right now, this boss graduates from the Resident Evil 5 design of bosses, which you'll see in a minute.
What, being fucking hard?
Not hard, but you'll see. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
This is like the only boss in the whole game I actually found difficult.
Yeah, everybody says that, but I had a fun time with this boss.
Huh.
See that red barrel?
Yes?
Well, ignore that for now. I'm gonna say this, don't punch that lock. Because I did that when I first played this game.
Yeah, I think I did too.
And that's what happens. Holy crap. Say hello to the Skag Dead. He needs a hug.
See, the hard part about this fight is that you have to fight, like, every other zombie at the same time.
Yeah, I have to
They keep
admit,
spawning.
that is kind of fucking dumb. The Skag Dead itself is not a threat, it's everything else that comes with it. But I actually really like this boss, because it's that weird mix of really fucking creepy dialogue with a gigantic splatterhouse menace.
I also like its unique killing you animation.
I never get hit by that, I really should.
It looks very cool.
The only problem I have with this boss fight is that it's genuinely creepy, but I fucking lose my shit every single time that it says I need a hug. And as I mentioned from RE boss design, this is what I mean. Every boss in RE5 has you shoot a red barrel to stun a boss, then you melee it. This boss is the only thing that does that. But I actually still like this boss. It's just really fucking cool.
I wonder how much of the team from RE5 is, like, worked on Resident Evil Revelations.
That's a good question, I don't know. Ow. So the neat thing about this is that you have a bunch of areas where you could get cornered, but in reality you can't. Because you think, oh man, this is a terrible place to fight a giant fucking zombie, right? Nope, drop down. Man, that shotgun has a lot of kickback. And unfortunately, the only downside to this boss fight, aside from I need hugs, is that it's really tenacious. You'll fight Skag Deads again later, but they're nowhere near as tough as this one.
Yeah. Well, even like bosses, I don't think any other boss like has this much health.
They really don't.
To the point that they can take like 100 sniper rifle hits to the face.
And a couple grenades, and a couple propane tanks, and several kicks to the chin. This boss is tough. Oh yeah, he also has bear traps.
Yeah, those got me a couple of times.
Yeah, they didn't
But
mean
you can shoot them.
Really?
Yeah, you can shoot them and they stop working.
Holy shit, I didn't know that. Also, Skag Dead is vulnerable to the BOW decoy.
I love the whirring on his chainsaw.
Yeah, that's a little
His
weird.
bone saw.
I mean, he's supposed to be a bio weapon. How does he have a chainsaw engine on him? That whirs.
Well, he is a bioweapon. What's more of a weapon
Yeah,
than a
but
chainsaw?
how does a bio weapon have mechanical whirring?
The power of the Umbrella Corporation, or Veltro, or whatever.
Maybe. Also, what the hell did I do?
It's all the same shit.
It's just another zombie apocalypse company because the Resident Evil verse seems to have a plethora of those. Also, look at Parker being useful.
Yay!
I couldn't scan this guy, fuck.
If I remember right, the bosses give you like a ton of shit anyway.
Yeah. Like, you can scan bosses multiple times, I just didn't scan this boss multiple times because you also get a lot of herbs during the fight.
Is that the key to the emergency communication room?
I think the worst part about this is when I streamed this blind for the first time, I died after the boss fight. So I had to do the entire thing all over again. It was miserable. And I think that's everything. Good job, Jill. You killed a guy that just wanted a hug.
Aw.
That's all he wanted. He wanted to hug you with his chainsaw blade. Now here's something that kind of confuses me.
What?
How the fuck were you supposed to lure him to that gas canister?
It's probably supposed to be like if you get trapped in there or something. It's a,
Yeah,
final solution sort of thing.
maybe. Now here's the cool thing. We have a story for our skag dead fellow. What a poor fellow.
He wishes he had someone to talk to.
Yeah,
Aw.
every Resident Evil has a log like this where it chronicles somebody being turned into a zombie. And I particularly like this one. I think this and 4 Itchy Tasty is probably the best one. Well, good job, Jill. You did it and got another key. Now what?
Wait, this key has a boy symbol on it. Maybe it goes to the life boy shaped hole.
Maybe. Also, who makes a key shaped like a life buoy?
Call it a buoy?
What do you call it?
A boy.
It's buoy. Cultural shock.
It's boy, buoyant.
No, buoyant.
Like, they...
I will argue this
Whatever
to the
you
end of
say.
time.
Well, it's not the first time Americans have been wrong about pronunciation and spelling, so...
I thought we could agree on something. I mean, we're both countries based on English
Like all
criminals.
those green herbs.
Herbs.
No, I say herbs. I was making fun of you who says herbs.
Oh, man.
Fucks.
Ah, the magic of post-processing, when I can make a mistake and no one can tell. Wait a second.
Oh wow, this floor looks amazingly similar.
I know, right?
That is weird though, like, the thing that's right after the boss, with the key that you get right after the boss is like the wrong way to go.
Go figure. Well, the idea is you're supposed to go to the communications room, but you have the key to it. But then they mislead you with that. It's a little silly. Also, screw that herb. I don't need it.
You will live to regret this.
Nah, it's fine. Nothing will totally go wrong.
I hope the equipment in that room will work.
Don't jinx us now, Jill. Your bad predictions tend to come true.
Parker, with the power of the callback.
So that's Film School 101.
Yes. Wait,
I'm sure it's also somewhere in game design.
that sounds really familiar. I always love how the camera just kind of, pans out to show you the splendor of the giant gold room with this huge clock.
Well, some arsehole spent a lot of time, like, modeling that and texturing it, so they really
Yeah.
want to show it off.
We have to see this entire room. Now enjoy this 20
I'm sure it was supposed to be like a, look at the power of the 3DS, but,
Didn't
on the
exactly
PC,
work.
it's not all that magnificent.
Raymond!
Looks like we
Now,
both
doesn't
blew
this seem a little
What are
suspicious?
you talking about?
Huh.
I totally didn't break everything. You can trust me.
Both of you. Look,
Thou wilt that I renew the desperate greed.
I like to imagine Raymond was in there the whole time and didn't realize that that thing was playing.
I'll just wait for these guys. Who cares what's on HBO?
Bear fruit of infamy to the traitor
Isn't this Breaking Bad?
Speaking and
Yeah, you'll see.
shalt thou see together. I know not who thou art, nor by what mode thou hast come down here.
Also, that guy has an anime cup.
In our hands. This is the T-Abyss virus, and we're equipped to infect 1/5.
Like, watch when you get to the scene, you'll see. Bald dude has an anime cup. Check it out. He really likes anime.
This is just like my Japanese animes.
Wait a second.
He's turning guppies into jaws.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
These two will come back later and be amazing.
Yeah, these two are my favorite characters.
It is Walter White.
Yes. Hello, Breaking Bad.
We are Veltro. Vengeful.
Messages for the
Man, chemistry got rad. If chemistry can make zombies, I'm totally on board.
Knew it was Veltro.
Oh, wait, Chris and Jessica are there. What is happening?
Yeah, they just got off the mountain.
He's quoting Dante.
I forgot about all the fucking Dante's Inferno stuff in this
Yeah.
game.
I haven't even read Dante's Inferno.
Like someone from it's like someone from Capcom, you know, read Dante's Inferno after like, oh, how, maybe we should do something about Devil May Cry, and then like
Yeah, let's
they
use
wanted to
Dante's
insert it into
Inferno
something
in
as much as possible.
Yeah. It's so... They just pile on the references so hard, and the only reason I know this is because I read a murder mystery that was focused around Dante's Inferno. I've never actually read Dante's Inferno
I don't
itself.
see a thing. I thought the Mediterranean was.
Well, I mean, a murder mystery based around it is the second best thing.
Be
Yeah.
patient. Finding a ship at sea is like finding a needle in a haystack.
No kidding. But that's
You are very philosophical, Chris.
Hey, are you even listening?
Chris is a poet and a lover.
Find your Jill. I promise.
If the next chapter is what I think it is, it's my favorite chapter in the game.
It is, and it's awesome. The ghosts of I keep trying to say Velcro. Fuck.
Velcro.
My aim is shit, because there are so many zombies.
Oh god, finally we're done with that 40 minutes of hell.
I know, right? I think this is the longest chapter out of them all. The rest are just like 20-minute things.
The next one's pretty long, I think.
Possibly.
Or at least it took me a while. There's a lot of stuff to find.
Yeah. Next time, we'll see what Walter White's cooking up as he tries to get out of debt by zombie apocalypse.
Breaking Bad joke. And goodbye.
Later.
Haven't seen Breaking Bad.
Neither have I. Oops.